Hey, it's August the 18th, 2018, and y'all, this is going to be a video within a series of videos that we're going to carry out over the next week to a couple weeks, probably just a week, something like that. All right. It's a series of videos that I'm sure, positive, that will get me banned off of YouTube for sure. All right, they're very serious topics, and before I address them, I want to just let y'all know I don't have like I harp on a lot. I don't have any hard evidence of anything. I'm not here to tell you that I know anything. All right, so full disclaimer, that's not what I'm doing, but I do want to tell you and show you a little bit about what I've seen. And, you know, sometimes I get caught up. Sometimes I dive down the rabbit hole and I get distracted. And I'll go one way and then I'll see something, I'll go the other way. I got that OCD or whatever, or the ADD. I don't know. Sometimes I dive down the rabbit hole and I want to go ahead and let you know what I've seen down there. All right? This particular rabbit hole started with Isaac Kappy. Now, a lot of people say, oh, he's fake, or he's fake news, or oh, he's a shill, or oh, this and that. I don't know either way. I couldn't tell you either way. I don't know. But I can tell you what I've seen. And I'll let you know that I've seen and heard Isaac Kappy on various videos. He's not uploading them, but somebody's uploading them to YouTube, and it's on a channel. If you type in Truth Inferno, it'll take you directly to that channel. And that channel is keeping up with Isaac Kappy and Isaac Kappy's Periscope or whatever it is that he's doing. He's on Facebook or something like this. All right. So Isaac Kappy has implicated a number of people. Might I remind y'all, right? Might I remind everybody that the list of the people that he's accused or called out, all right, that list of people could quite easily get their lawyers right now on the phone, and they really should. They should get their lawyers on the phone and immediately sue the crap out of Isaac Kappy, all right? Because here's the thing, Isaac Kappy, he's accusing them of being pedophiles. If they're not pedophiles, that is devastating for somebody to be accusing you of that. You should nip that in the bud. You should say this is absolutely unacceptable. But meanwhile, Isaac Kappy is doing it with his face, with his name on the internet. Clearly, he's not afraid for nothing. You know this. He seems to believe that he ain't going to get sued over it. Because if you get sued over it, you know, there's a civil suit and stuff like that. Then, you know, evidence starts coming out. Witnesses start coming out. That's the thing. These people don't want that for some reason. These people he's accused of big, large names in y'all's Hollywood movies and stuff. All right? And I don't mean to separate y'all because I used to watch movies all the time. I was a major movie buff. All right? These people, they should really be suing Isaac Kappy. Meanwhile, he's on Front Street with his face out there and everything, putting his name behind it. All right? Absolutely, he would get blackballed from Hollywood from here on out. Absolutely. So he's putting everything on the line. Isaac Kappy, whether you love him, hate him, whether you think he's telling the truth or not, he's putting his whole entire livelihood on the line. Right? And he's calling out these people. You already know the names, right? I don't even need to say the names. Like I said, you can go over there. You can see all what he's saying. All the names he's saying. All right? All the names Corey Feldman is not saying, by the way. All right? All the names that Corey Feldman might have said had y'all gave him $10 million or whatever the hell he was asking for. All right? Isaac Cappy said some sort of names, and so, he made me want to do a little research, and I did. And the thing is, like I said, I was diving down a rabbit hole. All right, I haven't done all the research. Certainly, there's all sort of research that I haven't seen and done. All right, but simply from the research that I've done, I gotta tell you, it seems as though Isaac Cappy is onto something. That's what it seems like. Do I know? No, I don't know. All right, remember that. I don't know. But meanwhile, I've taken in everything. I've listened to it. I've heard what people had to say. I looked at what people told me to look at, and things are looking a certain kind of way. Isaac Cappy looks like he knows what the hell he's talking about. All right, that's just what it looks like. So, like I said, I started diving a little bit before I discuss Tyler Shields, which we're gonna discuss. All right, he might be the crown jewel of this whole ridiculous situation. All right, but for example, there would be a Seth Green. Like I said, this is all alleged. There's no proof on any of this, and if this is inaccurate in any way, then I refute it. I refute, Isaac, and I refute all the whole thing. All right, but I looked into Seth Green and his wife. They're both being implicated. All right, you might understand that they probably came up in and around Hollywood and show business and this and that. Of course, Seth Green was around when he was real young up in Hollywood and stuff like that. I don't know all the research on his wife, but I bet she's very similar. All right, they were both implicated. In what? In what? Do I have to say it? They were implicated in what? What are we talking about here? They're implicated in that, and talking about that, and just acting all sort of mysterious. All right, and I gotta let you know, like I said, I'm not able to find hard evidence of this or anything like that, but I am able to go on the internet. I am able to see pictures. You can go ahead and see pictures if you want to. Take you even a look at his wife Claire and him together in a picture, and tell me something. Tell me, does that look odd? Does it look slightly odd? And a lot of people will be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I think you do. All right. And then that Seth Green just so happens, coincidentally, maybe it has nothing to do with anything. He looks like a little child compared to his wife, though. All right. His wife towers over him. And that doesn't mean anything. Of course, people are allowed to fall in love with whoever they want to. I'm just saying. It's very weird. In fact, there's all sort of things very weird about Seth Green, to include the people he knows, hangs out with. It's kind of weird. All right. For example, I think his best friend in the world, if I'm not mistaken, Tyler Shields. So we're going to have to talk about that real quick. Man, I can make a whole series of videos on Tyler Shields. That much I know for sure. All right, but I don't want to just, because we're mainly focusing on Nick Cruz and Parkland, to be honest. And there's a lot of other things that we focus on at the same time. South Africa, this and that, midterm elections, all sort of this and that. Chaos that might ensue, all right? All sort of weird, mysterious, things going on that, we're talking about all sort of things. So I don't want to spend forever, and I don't want to make all sort of videos. But I gotta let you know that I was diving down the rabbit hole with Tyler Shields. All right, you can go and get on his YouTube. You can go, and it's not hard. Just type in Tyler Shields. You can just go on his Twitter. You could go on his website. He has, I don't know if he has more than that. He might have a Snapchat. I don't know what he has. Instagram. Okay, so you can go on any of these forums, and what you're going to see, all right, not my speculation, not, I think this and that. What you're going to see, quite clearly, is a man who kind of looks like a young boy himself, but a man who's not popular by any stretch. And I know that I'm sitting here at 160 subscribers. I don't want to explain myself. I lay low, and it don't even matter to me. But it matters a lot to Tyler. matters a lot to Tyler. He's very narcissistic. It does not take that long to figure it out, right? I mean, you watch some of his videos, it's embarrassing because the thing is, he refers to himself as some sort of digital Andy Warhol and this and that. It's so silly. It's so silly because the thing is, you go to his website, you see there's nobody comments on his website. There's places for comments, but don't nobody comment there. You go to his YouTube, you see that his subscribership is what, less than 30,000. And then, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just peruse through. You understand that he's been on YouTube for 11 years, dude. Most people in the world haven't been on YouTube for 11 years. Guys. Like I said, was that the day that YouTube started? That you got on? 11 years. He has less than 30,000 subscribers. He's dubbing himself like the most controversial voice in all of culture and stuff. Like, he's chopping the president's head off, having Kathy Griffin hold it up like it's something to do. And not only that, but like I said, dive down the rabbit hole, and you already know, if you dive down it, you already know what I've seen. You already know what I've seen. Stuff that most stuff looks grotesque. You'll see blood on bed sheets. You'll see kind of vampirism. You'll see this and that. You'll see aggression towards women, especially, dude. Just totally aggressive. And he might want to come out and argue, oh, I'm making a statement because women are getting abused and this and that, and we want to turn it around. Hell no. If you look at his art enough, you figure out, no, this is glorifying the abuse of young ladies. It's glorifying it. All right, it's having them abuse themselves as well. It's very sexually confused. That's what you're going to see. Very sexually aggressive towards young ladies and young children, basically. And if you dig far enough in his Twitter, you're going to see stuff that you're just like, that's just over the top, dude. I don't even want to describe it to you what you're going to come across. And that's in the wide open. We're talking about what's in the wide open. Just balls to the wall narcissistic. All right, he looks like a young boy, Tyler Shields. All right, he's not popular in the least. He thinks of himself as he thinks of himself as Ye, but he's not Ye. He thinks of himself as Andy Warhol, and he's not. He's not a PewDiePie or anything else, all right? And I just want to point out that, of course, his humor, his pedophilic type style brand of humor would also lead you to believe that, it's just, I don't know, man, maybe there's just something, I don't know, worth investigating. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, a lot of people can, if I were to try to get attention, people were to see this video, they would look at it and they would say, oh man, you're a hater. You're hating on him. You're bullying Mr. Tyler Shields. You're bullying Seth Green. You're bullying all sort of names that I could say, but Isaac Cappy's already said them. My answer would be, am I the bully? Am I the bully? Because we're talking about people who are being accused of unspeakable things. All right? They said, I don't even want to verbalize. But you know what I'm talking about. All right? So am I being the bully? Because certainly I'll get shut down for hate speech. I already said, look, this is all alleged. I don't know. I'm telling you what I've seen, though. Everything what I told you is exactly what you're going to see. All sort of perversion, all sort of symbolism, all sort of satanic this and that. You're going to see bunny ears. You're going to see pandas. You're going to see he's going to hit every note. You're going to see SJW warrior type stuff. You're going to see all this anti-white racism. He's going to hit every single note for y'all. All right? He's all but going to draw you a picture of the type of stuff that he's into. It's worth being investigated. Here's the thing. Like I said, of course, I'll get banned. All sort of other people get banned. Even though we want answers. We've heard things. We don't like what we've seen. We want answers. All right? So a lot of these alleged perverts, They're gonna hide behind like the First Amendment and free speech and say, "Oh, it's just jokes, man. We didn't mean what we were saying. We were just trying to draw attention to the cause and stuff." And like this, they're gonna say this, all right? And they're gonna say, "Oh, you're trying to hate on our free speech." Meanwhile, Alex Jones himself is banned for a video clip that nobody has ever seen in the world. All right, I'm talking about a 1 minute long video clip that is unedited where Alex Jones says something very terrible, says something unforgivable. Nah, I can find one Twitter post where he says something that's just unforgivable. Give me one Twitter post. No, see, free speech is already under attack, number one, but also I'm not here to stifle free speech. I want Tyler Shields to keep talking. I want him to keep talking. I want Seth Green to keep talking about whatever they like to talk about. I want them to keep talking and I love free speech. All right, I love it. Here's the thing about it, what they don't understand, and it's kind of inside baseball, is the longer they keep talking, the longer they keep carrying on, the longer they keep depicting severed heads of certain presidents. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring division to this country. The longer that they keep doing that, the tighter the noose is going to get around their figurative necks. And they're going to hang themselves with it. All right, that's what they're doing currently. All right. Meanwhile, I just want them to keep talking. I wish that they would keep talking and keep doing the things. Here's the thing: Tyler Shields, he's been laying low recently. He's not been answering questions recently. I want them to keep talking, but also you understand what probable cause is, right? The idea, the concept of probable cause. Like, if you're saying something, if you happen to say, like, just, I don't know, dozens of pedophilic jokes, well, I don't know. Maybe take some warrants out. Maybe get some private investigators. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Get everything on our judicial side, everything on the legislative side. Just get it all lined up to say, hey, look, we got a probable cause. You know what? And it's not even between you and someone in private. It's you putting up Twitter posts on your verified Twitter, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's you putting up verified Twitter posts of all sort of pedophilic jokes and stuff like that. After a while, we just got to go ahead and look into you and find out what you're all about. All right? And that's what's taking place. Meanwhile, I'm going to get all banned up off of YouTube. I'm some sort of bully and stuff like that. But I'll holler at y'all a little bit later, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all catch me on BitChute and then whatever else and stuff, man. Can't stop, won't stop, and I appreciate y'all.